Hey!
Hi!
There it is. Hi everyone, welcome back to Late Night with Lucy. It is Sunday at 10 p.m. and today we have a very special guest. This is the amazing makeup artist, Megan. And I've worked with her and I've seen her around town and she's got a great reputation because she's just really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, and so I want to talk all about, one, what it's like to be a makeup artist in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And two, kind of the things that do set you apart from other makeup artists. There's like a lot of things.
Oh yeah,
but,
that's
like,
interesting. Mm-hmm.
your feminism and kind of how you empower your clients and all that kind of cool stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, if you want to say hi.
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So she did my makeup on. Got that thing set.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was lovely. So, little backstory. Where are you from? How'd you get here?
I was born in Grand Junction, Colorado, but I moved to Los Angeles when I was 3 because I like the school system thought was better and the dating scene was way better. So it was really the place for me. So, but I've been in Los Angeles since I was 3 and I've always been obsessed with makeup. My father was way into special effects and my mom was always
cool.
She just had a lot of makeup, dressed to the nines, her hair always done, and she was into it. Even though I was a tomboy, I loved transforming, putting costumes on, and just the art. I liked art and color, dress designing, any type of design, furniture, architecture, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So, I guess makeup I fell into it. I would do it, and then a friend of mine was like, I got my esthetician's license, and now I'm working at a place called...
I can't spell that, just
yeah,
you all know.
It's like
I've never been able to spell that word.
It's either esthetician or it's like a esthetician. But aesthetics is like...
Hi, Ben. Hi, Omega. Hi, Bill.
Hello, gentlemen. So, she got her esthetician's license and started working at a salon, apprenticing for a celebrity makeup artist and eyebrow artist. And you have to have your esthetician's license in order to do eyebrows. I'm obsessed with eyebrows.
It's true. We were just rambling on.
Yeah. Like when I meet people, I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. I love your eyebrows at parties. Ooh, I like your eyebrows.
Great brows.
Yeah. So she's like, you should go to esthetician school and then come work at Senna. And that's what I did. And I apprenticed with that makeup artist for a year and started doing makeup. But then my career really flourished when I started creating content for a company called ehow.com. And I never went to college.
Ehow. I feel like I know Ehow.
Yeah, it's like tutorials. They'll teach you how to garden. They'll teach you how to do your makeup. How to do knots for BDSM, things like that. I'm sure you can find it on ehow.com.
All you need to know.
Everything you need to know. So I started creating content for them, and from there, different companies started to hire me for more content creation, and by accident, I became a copywriter, even though I didn't even know what a semicolon's purpose was. I still really don't. Like, I've always had...
No one does. Yeah. No one does. It's fine.
Like the Oxford comma, I'm like...
That one I see more on memes than actually, like... written.
Yeah, I'm like, I think that goes there. So luckily I have an editor, but yeah, I do makeup, I do a lot of makeup, but more so my career is I'm like a trainer, a teacher, like I've written books and beauty courses, and right now I'm the educational content creator for one of the educational content creators for a company called Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is
a pretty well-known company.
It's like really big in the Instagram world, which is funny because I'm not like I can.
You're on the gram.
I'm on the gram, but like there's an Instagram makeup style, like a very specific look, and I'm not that type of makeup artist, and neither is our team. That's not what we do. Okay. But our Instagram is like we fully cater to that type of crowd, and so it's really funny to me. Yeah, and I can appreciate it and the artistry of it, but it's not how I like to teach makeup, or it's not my favorite genre. It's raining.
It's pouring.
It's pouring.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Mm-hmm. You can borrow an umbrella.
Oh yeah. So funny.
How fun. So, okay, so that's not how you like to teach, is what you just said. So, how do you like to teach? What's your number one?
I like to teach how to do your makeup to enhance your features. And that's pretty much it. Like, whether or not you want to...
Not smother them and cover...
Not just spackle it on. Well, actually, that's not true. Because I do makeup and I wear layers and layers of makeup, but I do it in a way that you can't tell that that's what's happening. Yeah. Like, you can, it really looks like your skin, but like the best version of your skin. Your cheeks are defined, but you're not going to see the line of contour. It's not going to be orange.
It was very natural.
Super natural, but it's like, it's just, I call it U.0. Just you with a little, I don't know what that means, but you can get it. You can kind of get it. Yeah. So I teach based on the art, like design and structure, a little bit of science, a little bit of, or not science, but like mathematics. What kind of science?
You're dealing with like chemicals a lot of the time. Even with the natural stuff, it's like...
Yeah, it's so funny because I was talking to somebody about natural stuff, and natural doesn't mean like weak or more weak, because you can burn yourself with something that comes from the earth versus, you know, something that's man-made. It's not all milk and honey, that's what I say. So you always have to be mindful of what you're putting on your skin. I'm not a clean makeup artist. Like, I know makeup artists that are strictly vegan, no parabens, like just clean, good for the environment, good for the skin. If it goes down the drain, it's not gonna...
You can eat it? I know this lady who always, every time I see her, she just lives around here, she's always like, if I can't eat it, I'm not putting it on my skin. Like, and she does it with lotions and sunscreen, and it's like... It's
so funny because there's like a balance. You gotta have preservatives in your products, otherwise they're gonna go bad, and they're gonna... That's not good for your skin either. Yeah, you're nasty, moldy. So there is like a balance of... But there's different types of... what was the word that I just used? Preservatives that are on the more natural side of things. So it's a balance, but I'm not a clean makeup artist. I find that a lot of clean products, though I would love that, I would love to, aren't as effective. Even though I know that there are brands that have some great quality, like RMS has some great stuff. There's a brand called Cloven Hollow that I really like. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't have the time, money, or energy to put in, to go through it all. And I have and whether it's like a cop-out or not, it's like, we are a virus with shoes, and we're all ruining the earth anyway. And it's not that I want to like just go down with a sinking ship. I'll do the best I can, but I'm just not gonna go and get all those clean products and redo my kit, and I know it works. So maybe as things go on, but that's a clean makeup artist.
It makes me think of like a chef and like buying all their ingredients, like, and then someone at the restaurant is like, what was the chicken's name? You know, like, in LA, like, we get like very specific things.
Yeah, like if you're a farm-to-table restaurant, then of course your products are going to be more expensive.
Yeah.
So for the people who are clean makeup artists and they've got like the best quality stuff. I work with this one brand. It's a skincare brand, and their products are phenomenal, and it's all clean, all fair trade, like, and then a cleanser for a very small cleanser is like $70. And I'm just like, I love you so much and your products and everything that you stand for, and I also like food and paying rent. Yeah, I gotta like balance it out. So I do the best I can where I can, but she wants me to write for her, this company. And I'm just like, you could go ahead and give me, I'll take $250 in product. And I gave her the list of exactly what I wanted. I was like, oh,
perfect. Girl. That's a good payment.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. I'll check comments real quick. Hi, Mike. Hey, John. How's it going?
Oh, wait. I got some people, too. But I think it's just one.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you?
She's got her... What is your Instagram handle while we're here?
I have 5 accounts, but the one that has to do with makeup...
5 accounts?
I have 3 accounts.
I knew you had at least 2 because I got confused.
Yeah, I have the 3. Okay. One's Meganomics 101. That's my makeup account. That's really... Okay. If you're interested in makeup and that's what you're all about, then there's a lot of education on it. And then I have a personal account.
Okay.
And then I have a morally ambiguous account.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want to follow that one.
You should, actually. It's like a feminist sexuality type of account. It's not for the faint of heart, and it's not for... Yeah, it's
all right.
it's like it's not conservative.
I'm gonna find this one.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Okay.
And you know, it's a little political, but not too political.
A little political. Everybody loves a little bit.
And that's called Good About You for the freaks out there.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are some of the best parts about being a makeup artist in LA? And what are some of the not best parts? Let's start with the good ones.
Yes, we'll start with the good ones.
Thing. Good, okay. Bad, and we'll throw a couple good
ones. A little negative, positive, negative type of thing.
I know it's a lot.
I love working with creative people and getting to work with, meet people like you and work in a community of people like you, like me, like-minded people. So that is a very big plus. I feel like I've gotten to go to some of the most amazing locations in the world, places that I never would have been able to go if I wasn't a makeup artist. Getting to be creative, getting to work with women is probably one of my favorite things about being a makeup artist, is working with women, serving women, teaching women, and empowering women. I do get to work with a lot of men too, and I love working with men as well. I love it.
I love when guys get super excited about their makeup being
done. Oh yeah, and they know.
They love it.
They love it.
Like guy liner, and even just a little. They're just like
I had a Tinder date once.
Makeup.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend actually. And I'm like, please, can I do your makeup? And I did this really cool, it wasn't masculine. I wasn't a male grooming. It was full on makeup. And he could not help but vogue a bit. He was like, okay. He was into it, but he would never let me dye his lashes. He was a redhead. And he had white, blonde eyelashes. He kind of had this Ed Bailey Jr. thing going on. I'm like, please let me dye your eyelashes. But he wouldn't. I understood. But, But this Tinder date that I went on, he wanted to learn how to do guy liner because he's into that kind of rock music.
It's a cool look. I had a huge Billy Joe Armstrong crush.
Oh yeah.
Had, as in, still have, and will forever.
That's what he wanted, and so I did that, and then he took me to Palermo's over in Los Feliz for dinner because I lived in Los Feliz.
Right.
And he's still rocking that guy liner. Clay Summers, I see ya.
Shout out.
You look great.
That's awesome.
So that's some of the good things about it. Some of the not so good things we were just talking about. A lot of people don't take makeup artistry seriously. They think of it as, like a subpar, an afterthought, and they want to pay in that way. And they feel it's a lot like a lot of creative professions where it's like as a musician, where people think, but that's what you love to do, or that's your hobby.
Or you were gonna play for 4 hours today, anyways. You love playing guitar. Just
come do it for free.
Here's some food.
Yeah, you're like, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. That's how I get.
That's exactly what I say.
I get pissed. I start getting really pissed.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, I was telling Lucy that the other day, a friend of mine had reached out to me to do a makeup in Irvine early in the morning,
That's
2 days in a row. It's far. It's like
an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, but with traffic, it could be anywhere from 2 to 3 years. Mm-hmm. You could have your firstborn child. Anyway, so it's far.
Yeah.
And the rate that they wanted to pay me was something that I would have charged for just makeup. If you were local, just at that rate, not makeup and hair, and driving, yeah. And she's like, it's only an hour and a half of work, and I was like, first of all, bitch, no. I was like, not everyone knows about these things. Here's the tea. It's okay to educate them properly. Yeah. So I had to just tell them an hour and a half of work. To do what? Garbage man makes way more for an hour and a half of work than, somebody who's not doing something so arduous. But if you're a makeup artist and you've been a makeup artist for 15 years, you have a full-time job working as a educational beauty person, you are on a certain level. And when he called me, I was just like, come on, it's not... Yeah. It's not the same. It's not just about the 1.5 hours. There's so much more that goes into it. She's like, well, here's the picture of what I want. It's just this. The makeup looked terrible, very garish. And she's like, it's just this. And I'm like, you don't even know what just this takes. You don't know what the products are that it takes. You don't know the knowledge of what goes into this.
There's years of that.
There's years of this. And I'm like, and this looks like shit. And you don't even know it. So I had to politely decline. But I told my friend who's the producer, I was like, you can't say things like, it's just a simple job. And I'm like, you can't say that.
It feels degrading.
It feels degrading. I said, you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. And it also sounds insulting because you don't know what goes into it. And he was just like, you're totally right. I understand. So yeah, hire me and you'll get a mouthful. And you'll get a mouthful, please.
No, it's so important to just address that when it comes up instead of either just being like, no, can't do it, sorry, something came up, which I know a lot of people do because they just don't know how to explain it. Like I've had people ask, like acquaintances be like, oh, could you come like sing at my wedding and can you do this? I'm like, oh, okay, usually that's a lot, like
the friend,
and it's usually it's like a friend thing, and so normally I'm like, okay, the friend rate, like discount it, and then it's like, oh, it's 4 hours away and we need like these 10 songs specifically, and then it's like, oh, and other musicians and the band. I was like, okay, well,
I have to provide all this,
and then a sound system, and then the hours of rehearsing and
it's like there's so much. It's like the actual time that the art is being done in front of you is the iceberg, and then here's everything that gets this person to your door with all of their stuff. How you found her brought you to you. How she went to school. How she practiced every day. How comes to this little point, and getting together the band, getting together the arrangements, getting all of her instruments to and from your house. So it's like there's all of this that goes into this 1.5 hours of work only. Yeah.
Exactly.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something about this iceberg analogy, and I forgot completely.
Your phone so they can see you.
Oh, so they can see my charming Sunday night.
Hi, Anthony. How's it going? Hey, Christian.
Hello.
Special shout out to Bill. I had a performance this morning, and I was so sleepy. I played at the Melrose Trading Post.
Oh,
it's wonderful.
No, I don't think I've ever been.
It's great. West Hollywood, very bougie kind of flea market, and I played covers there for a couple hours. So shout out to Bill, who was there in a Lucy LaForge t-shirt this morning.
Oh, nice.
Good to see you.
What kind of covers do you do?
Oh, man. Today I was doing a lot of Green Day, Blink-182,
but
like jazzy. Like I jazzed them up.
Yeah, that's cool.
The huge, and then some top 40, and then some, CCR in there. It's a mix.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm all over the place.
I have a secret dream of finding my husband and being a wedding duo.
Oh,
and going
I love
and doing covers for, that's like
you
been my dream.
You can definitely do that.
I'm into it.
Just be prepared to also be asked to do the makeup. When you play your game.
I'd be like, it's just $5,000 for everything, including the band.
That's actually a great idea.
Like
a little combo.
I'll
do your makeup and then I'll sing to you.
There's a package. Like, the Saturday Night Live, Will Ferrell, and then I think it was Anna Gasteyer, and they'd be like, all right, hot mic, and they would be playing these really cheesy, covers, but they would do them extra cheesy, and I've always been like, that's my life. That will be my future with my husband.
That's so cute. I love that.
I always think about that kind of stuff. So silly.
Putting that out into the world.
Hey, guys.
Make that happen.
Anybody interested in a wedding duo, but we have to be really in love. That's part of our shtick. So
that's good. I like that part of the shtick. Yeah. Happy 2019. I'm seeing a few of those in the comments. Frank, hi Frank, how's it going? Yes. So we talked about some of the pros, some of the cons. And I had done a little promo for this episode talking about I have terrible skin, and I love my skin. I'm not trying to be like, I hate my skin.
Yeah. People don't understand that.
I love myself very much. Because some people messaged me and were like, oh, nobody notices and things like that. And I was like, oh, it's fine. I was like, I'm cool with it. Thank you.
It drives me nuts. It's like acknowledging my flaws is not the same as I hate my skin. I think I should fall off and I should die. It's like,
I think that's how some people are like, oh no, like.
Yeah, and I don't need you to come rushing to save me with but your skin looks great. I know it. I know.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but it's got.
And I have help.
And it's got its things, and it's got to be addressed. So, and it's nice that you talk about it because then it normalizes that you have acne.
Yeah.
that it's not anything to be super ashamed of, because I have clients that will not leave the house without makeup.
Oh, yeah.
They will not because of their acne. And then that's where it's like, okay, now you have an issue about like a major issue, and it's like I'm always
thinking about it. That's
and I could be aware that I'm overweight, but not be like, oh, I'm a loser, I hate myself because I'm fat. It's like, there's okay, guys, it's okay to acknowledge that I got a little extra. Or,
we're here.
We're humans. We got our stuff. Yeah,
absolutely.
But you wanted to talk about some acne.
Oh, but I was gonna say, do you have any tips or tricks? Because I know she helped me, because when I get stressed, and that's when my skin breaks out. And guess when I get the most stressed? The day before the music video shoots, because they're the most stressful productions ever. So then my skin's, red and great. So, I mean, so she did a great job. Just
if you want to like stop it or do something like that. So now Lucy's on. Excuse me, I just had a burrito right now. Pardon me. So wait, hold on.
So you recommended something, and then so did a dermatologist, like
the Retin-A.
The Retin-A.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
it's kind of like, I don't want to give the wrong information because it's like an acid. It's like vitamin A, but it is like an thank you. The retinol, and it's going to kind of burn off your skin.
Oh God, is that what
it's? I mean, it's, for lack of like the scientific, like here's the right verbiage for this. It kind of takes off.
I thought it's supposed to help turn over your skin quicker.
But that's what happens. So your skin will, your top layers will like fall off, but like not
and that's
the
why
bad
it says
top
the
layers.
It says stay out of the sun, and then I went and played 2 hours this morning.
You use it at night. So what I do, and it's not just for acne, it's great for acne because it's going to help to dry it out. So if you don't have acne, you would still want to use it because if you're like 25, your skin is moving like this, like, hey, 23, hey, 23-year-old skin. After 25, it starts to slow down its turnover. So as your skin cells start to die, that's what it is. It'll help them fall off, and then it helps to just renew them and keep your skin moving at the, maybe not at the 25-year-old rate, but it's not going to be like, it's going to help keep your skin acting younger.
It's good for you to keep your skin
it's good
over, right?
It's good to keep it turning over, at least in a gentle, light way, not like acid. No, I'm not going to use that joke. It's so awful.
Oh no,
it's so awful. You don't want to
makeup jokes.
Burn your skin. You don't want to burn yourself. You want to use it responsibly.
Okay.
And so her doctor recommended her a 0.5
baby amount.
Tiny amount.
Probably because I was freaking out. I was like, what is it?
Everybody should start off on that level, because if you go straight on to my level, mine's basically bleach. It's just bleach. But if you use, it will burn you. It'll burn you. So it's kind of like the frog in the pot, like, what is it?
I hate that analogy. It's so sad.
Sorry.
It's like, it's hard to kill a frog when you throw it in a pot of boiling water, but if you put it in the pot and then slowly turn the
and it doesn't know that it's like it's like,
so
it's pretty, it's getting a little hot in here. It's kind of like that for your skin, where you are just gently
suddenly gonna just like wake up
burning it up. No.
Not have a face.
But what happened today? Tell them. Do you want to tell them about your?
Oh yeah, my throat was all red earlier, and so I think what happened is because you're supposed to you put it on at night and then you wash it off in the morning. And that's because if you go outside into the sun with it still on, it'll like really burn. It's like almost having like oil on your skin.
Yeah.
So I washed my face, but it was still on my neck, and then my neck is all red.
Yeah. And for me, sometimes I'll go through phases where if I'm lazy with my skincare routine, and then one day I decide to be all like, I'm on top of it, and I use my Retin-A, the next morning I'll go put on my skincare and I'll feel like a tingle, a light burn, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I need to make sure.
Wide awake.
Yeah.
Wide awake.
Oh, I mean, it's not like aftershave, Kevin Macaulay Culkin. But it's like zing. It's like a medium salsa for
medium salsa.
Yeah, unexperienced spice person.
Very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm. But covering up acne is a whole other subject.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other thing.
It's a whole other story.
I got no advice for that except moisturize.
Moisturize, like, that's something that people with acne think that they shouldn't use moisturizer because it's
Oil
going to break
and-
them out. But the difference is that you could be oily and still dehydrated. So you have oil but no moisture, no water. So your oil chemistry is more intense than your water chemistry. And when you use moisturizer, what that does is it helps to keep the moisture in your skin. And when you don't have it, the oil, your body will produce more oil, making more room for bacteria to just fall and stick onto your oil and get into your pores and create more acne. So people with acne need to be using moisturizer the same as everybody else. It's like a totally different issue. It might be like hormones, but you still need to keep your skin hydrated. It could be a very bad eating diet, and you still need to moisturize your skin. You still need to take care of your skin. So your moisturizer isn't what's causing your acne, unless, of course, you're using something that's way too either advanced for your age or too emollient. Like I have dry skin combination, so I can use butters and like cleansing,
like shea butter,
like not a shea butter, no. But like butter formulas. So one of my formulas is a skincare that it's like a butter. It's like a Vaseline consistency, and I can put that on, and my skin's gonna.
I cannot.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that for Lucy.
It
would be counterproductive. You want to keep her hydrated with something that's going to be lighter, but still super hydrating. So like maybe a hyaluronic acid based.
Big words. How about Cetaphil, the non-allergy kind?
No. Cetaphil is like more like a cleanser, or it's more like no. it's too light. It could be for like
it is super light,
like a 15-year-old kid with normal skin.
Oh.
Yeah, but for
That's what I think I am.
anytime you're over 25, it's time to step up to some big girl skincare or big guy skincare. Men need skincare as well.
Guys, do you have any questions about your skincare?
Yeah, do any of our men out there? But a lot of guys I know are into it. Like they've got their man version of
the man skincare.
I was like, it's still all the same. It's not different.
It's so
in your skin versus my skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone should be taking care of their skin to the best of their ability. And even if you just go to the supermarket and get some type of moisturizer, as clean as you can, do it. Just do it.
And sunscreen? Do you say yes?
So there's two different types of sunscreen. There's a mechanical one, which is like a physical one. Okay. So it's literally like a mask on your face, like the kinds that the zinc oxide that make your face completely white.
Yeah, people don't really wear those though.
No,
right?
They don't.
Okay.
Or there's like more chemical ones that are not as good for your skin. Like they're cancer causing and they're dangerous. So, but we don't want to use those physical ones because they look crazy.
They look crazy.
Yeah.
Face.
But luckily, we're starting to come into an age where we can make those mechanical ones those physical ones not so white or obvious or anything like that. So you just have to keep, just pay attention to what kind of.
So, okay.
It's that one gets
that's
super
so upsetting. Because I
Yeah.
wear sunscreen all the time to prevent cancer. Because my dad's had skin cancer.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Yeah. It's like, so I'd have to go and Google it. But you probably should Google it too, because I don't know the correct names right now. But there are chemical sunscreens that are in a lot. Like the over-the-counter copper tone. But if you get stuff like Sunbum, or I'm trying to think of...
Instead of
more
like
natural...
All the health food stores have like natural sunscreens.
Yeah, natural sunscreens. Cool. Like a lot of different... I'm totally not remembering. Oh, your camera just stopped.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, but the ones at the health food store, for the most part, I would just say, go ahead and trust it. It's such a thing.
I'll try it. I'll let you know how it goes.
Everything's such a thing.
I'll test it all. I'll be the guinea pig.
See how it goes. Yeah. But I'm pro sunscreen. But I'm more pro hats.
I'm pro just staying inside.
Yeah, I'm pro staying inside. I'm so into that.
Being indoors.
Yeah.
The only thing I like outdoors is like outdoor festivals are like my favorite, like music festivals, and I love playing outside. But then you're really just in the sun.
You're really in the sun.
All of it.
I always try to justify it because I don't wear, sometimes I wear sunscreen and I'm on it, and then other times I'm just, most of the time I'm not. But a lot of my makeup, like my BB creams, have the sunscreen in it.
Yeah,
and so
some makeup does have it already, like the...
Yeah, so I'll try to use that kind of stuff, but more natural stuff. Pro sunscreen. And, but if it's like, let's say...
just the kind that covers your face entirely.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucy.
But if you go to a festival, let's say...
Not me, there's someone named Lucy.
Yeah. Your daily sunscreen is different than like just your... If I'm going to a festival and all I have is copper tone, then I'm using the copper tone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to use that every single day, but...
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, same with my deodorant. Like, I use a natural deodorant every day, but if one day a friend of mine has, like, Mitchum or Degree or something that's a chemical-laden shitstorm, I'm going to be using a chemical-laden shitstorm because I care more about my role in society than my own health. You know?
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, just for that one day. You know what I mean? So... Anyhow, sunscreen, yes.
Okay. I'm going to hit this one real quick. You must entertain by yourself.
Okay, guys. So, if anyone has any questions for me, I don't know how to do this by myself.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
She's doing great. Hi, Omega. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Other questions.
What more kind of questions?
We talked about the good and the bad and the tips for acne. We talked about sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your like dream client?
It's so funny because in the last year I realized that I'm a makeup artist last. I'm an educator first, I'm a writer second, and I'm a makeup artist third. So what I mean by that is, so my dream client is like, just for lack of a better name off the top of my head, would be Estee Lauder. Let's say Estee Lauder. And I got to go in front of the entire staff of Estee Lauder and talk to them about how to sell makeup, how to empower women with their makeup, how to, that's more what I want to do with my life as opposed to being a makeup artist like on set. I love being on set. I love doing makeup. I love doing photo shoots, everything, but
You're an educator.
I'm an educator first and foremost. Like today, one of my dream brands that I've always wanted to work with. It's a smaller, clean skincare line, and we always keep in communication and talking to her about what we need to do for her website and how we need to set it up to make it be like it was an interaction with her herself, like the customer was literally coming up to her, but in a website.
Cool.
Yeah, and so I'm like,
that's exciting.
That's really exciting. Yeah. So that's part of what I do. In the last 6 years, becoming a marketing copywriter for beauty brands, which I don't really like that part so much. Like I could care. I come up with some great puns. It's still very cool. That's why I'm lucky at my job where I get to write all the training materials, and then we have another copywriter that writes all of like the marketing materials and things like that. I don't want to be bothered. I want to teach people how to teach makeup. Yeah. You know, or develop people how to develop people. So that's really my main thing right now, and I'm very blessed that I get to do that for Anastasia because, like I said, I don't have a college degree. A lot of these roles, that's what you have to have. And I've just been so fortunate to bounce from all of these different types of careers and have it make sense. Yeah. You know, and have it make sense. And to have this lady come and be like, well, how would you set up the website? I'm like, let me show you. I would love to show you how to do that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I guess my dream brand would be, or my dream,
like,
it would be a brand to work with and not just like a face. But it would probably be a man. It'd probably be like an actor I love, like Javier Bardem. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm only thinking about sex all the time anyways. I'm just like, it would be a man, and it would be Javier Bardem. Yeah,
very
that's
attractive
what it would be. Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
So.
Okay, well, where can folks find you?
You can find me at Meganomics101. That's my Instagram handle. Meganomics101.com is my website. Yeah, that's it. That's where you can find me.
Ta-da! Cool. Thanks so much for tuning in on this Sunday session. Thank you so much for being our guest and sharing your experience here and your amazing adventures.
Thank you.
As always. And we will see you next Sunday at 10 p.m. Be sure and follow her and say hi and follow all the cool stuff she does.
Thanks, guys.
Cool. Have a great week. Bye.